Hello everyone, myself Kailash Gupta and welcome back to Spider E-Learning. Today we will discuss about the concept based on the central pivot range, and you can also apply that concept in other pivots like Camarilla and Woody. Hope you will enjoy the session and like the concept and apply this in your trading system too. Before starting, I would like to request you to subscribe our channel and contact me directly if you are interested to buy the software. First, let's talk about what is Ncpr and what is inside CPR. In a narrow CPR, that is the Ncpr, when the range between the R1 and S1 is very small, like say within 0.10% or a quarter half percent, then we will take that particular stock for our decision making. So let's understand it with the example of us SBI. On 11th of November, you can see the S1 and the R1 is overlapping each other, right? So that particular point is the most happening point when the CPR is working in the very narrow range, right? So we have to make our decision that if the price is going down, we have to sell our particular stock on that time, and it will give you the good move like in SBI. Let's take another example like ABFRL. In ABFRL, you can see on 9th of November, you can see the S1 and R1 overlapped each other, and see the momentum in the intraday. It has given the huge actually momentum for the intraday purpose, and anybody can take that particular stock for the trading purpose on that same day. Let's take another example like in DLF on 11th of November. Again S1 and R1 overlapped each other on the same time, and the momentum is very much high at that time, right? So that is the basic concept which we are taking for the narrow CPR range, narrow central pivot range. And the same as that, if we are talking about inside CPR, it means the current day R1 is less than previous day R1, and current day S1 is greater than previous day S1. So that it will comes in the narrow, it will comes in the inside range of the previous CPR. So if we take that example to understand, you just need to Cadilla. Now in Cadilla, you can see here, you can see that R1 is this R1 is less than the previous R1, and S1 is greater than the previous S1, and you can see the momentum that is very much high, right? And this particular point, the R1 and S1 making its point within the R1 and S1 of the previous day. Okay, so this is a kind of inside CPR, and it will give you the good momentum actually, and you can see it in the Cadilla Healthcare. It is a very good move on that particular day. Second, we can take the example of LIC Housing Finance. See, this is the momentum where you can see this R1 and S1 of this particular 15th of November is inside the previous day of R1 and S1, right? And you can see that it has given the tremendous move, like from 430 to it will move down near around 422, right? After then it will recover, but it has recovered, but normally we initiate our trade and can book our profit in first 2 hours, right? Let's take another example like Pfizer. You can see here on the 17th of November, S1 and R1 within the range of previous S1 and R1, and you can see the momentum from 5160 price fallen down to 5040. So it's a very good momentum in the intraday, and we can catch easily with the scanner provided in the software, right? We can take another example to understand it. In the current day IOC, then you can say R1 and S1 is within the range of previous day CPR, right? and you can see the momentum is very much high. Particular stock in the Japanese candle, if you have seen that it is fallen down continuously, and you can book your profit either if you want to. Otherwise, the market is negative and you can continue with your trade. Let's take a current example of Naveen Fluoro. See, this is that R1 and S1 both are within the percentage of within the range of previous S1 and R1, that's CPR, right? And you can see the momentum is very much high for the intraday purpose, and that is near around 2.5 hours since the market is started, and you can just give the get the good momentum in this particular stock. So as per the examples, or as per my experience, the result based on that concept are very much excellent, right? Now what happen when we make both concept together, right? That if we take the Ncpr and Icpr both in the same time, then what will be the result? We have to search those stocks which are making narrow range inside the previous day CPR, right? So I will share some example when we make that particular point. So what will happen, right? So I am taking the example of Coromandel. In Coromandel, you can see here you can see the R1 and S1, and next day R1 and S1, you can see this is the inside CPR, plus the R1 and S1 is overlapped each other, and it is making a kind of Ncpr too. So Ncpr, first formula is my Ncpr, which is satisfied. Second is Icpr, that is also satisfied, and see the momentum is very much high for the intraday purpose, and we get that particular stock on the on time through the scanner, and we can make our decision, right? Second, we can check RBL Bank. RBL Bank, here we can see here on the 9th of November, S1 and R1 overlapped each other on that day, and that is within the range of previous day R1 and S1, that is making the Icpr, that is the inside central pivot range, and see the momentum. See, this will the stock moved from 208 to 2118. 218, sorry. So this is a kind of 10 rupees momentum in price tag of 200 particular stock, right? Next example we can take Aarti Industry. See, this is the momentum of 11th of November. You can see this is the momentum that S1 and R1 again overlapped each other, that the range is very much small, and it is making that R1 and S1 inside that particular previous day CPR, right? And see the momentum, you can see the particular stock dropped down by near around 25 points, right? And you can get to the particular stock on time just because of the scanner of Spider. So in case if you have any doubt or query, you can leave it in my comment section, and I will reply on that, and further on I will make some new videos to understand the new concept, right? Thank you so much.